Hello and welcome to my 5th Wi-Fi battle, this time against Ben. And he's using his NFE team and I'm using my UU/NU team, so bit of a change. As usual, he leads with a Yanmar and goes for the Hypnosis, which actually hits, which is bad, because it doesn't normally hit, because it's Platinum. And he sends my Articuno to sweep as I switch and go to Steelix, and he goes for the Bug Buzz, which doesn't do much to Steelix. So, he goes for the Bug Buzz again, and it's not even going to be a 4-hit knockout on Steelix, as I go for the Double Edge, which doesn't kill the Yanmar, but it doesn't really matter because the next one will kill it. He goes for the Air Slash, perhaps hoping for the flinch. It's not very effective, he doesn't get it, and Double Edge takes down the Yanmar. So now he goes into his Monferno, and it's obvious the Fire Blast coming, but I just let Steelix take it and go down. So Steelix goes down, and well, there we go. So I go into Ambipom to get the free fake out, because I know that Monferno's defences aren't that good, and it's a lot. And I think I'm faster. I go Pursuit, predicting the switch, he doesn't switch, survives with about 2 HP, goes for the close combat, takes down Ambipom, but also takes himself down due to Life Orb. So I've got rid of his main sweeper, and at the cost of Ambipom, so not bad so far, not bad. So he goes into Gabite, and I go into Tauros, get the Intimidate, which is really good, and find out here he's Scarfed, so he uses Outrage, and he's faster than me, but after the Intimidate, doesn't really do anything to Tauros, and I misclick and go for Stone Edge, again, good at misclicks. So I switch and go to Licky Licky, knowing he can't do anything to me after the Intimidate, and he's locked into the Outrage, and it does nothing. He gets confused due to fatigue, and then he switches, goes into his Dusclops, as I set up the Wish. So there's nothing I can do to his Dusclops, my only attacking moves being Counter and Body Slam, so I switch into Tauros, as he sets up the sub, which isn't bad for me because I get to heal off Licky Licky's Wish, so Tauros is back to almost full health. He sets up the Focus Punch, which I predict, and switch and go to Nidoqueen, and that does nothing because it's not very effective. So I go for the Aerial Ace, which I shouldn't have done, another misclick, and break the sub, and he goes for Ice Punch, which is super effective but also does nothing to Nidoqueen because Nidoqueen's awesome. So I go for the Thunderbolt this time, the right move this time, and this time do break the sub, which is good, as the Dusclops goes for the Ice Punch, which again does nothing thanks to Intimidate, and this time he does get poisoned off Nidoqueen's ability Poison Point, and I'm in a good position here now. So he withdraws his Dusclops and goes into Gabite, which must have been a good prediction on his part. I go for Thunderbolt, he goes for Gabite, which doesn't affect it, and then he goes for the Earthquake, which is super effective against Nidoqueen, but still doesn't take it down, which is pretty good, and I go for the Aerial Ace, which does nothing. So I switch now and go into my Licky Licky, so it can sponge the hit, as he goes for the Earthquake again, and 100 base power move, Stab, good attack that Gabite has. I know it's not Garchomp, but it's still very powerful, and it's not even a 4 or 5 hit knockout on Licky Licky. So he switches and goes to his Dusclops as I switch and go into Tauros, which is good because he gets the Intimidate on him again, otherwise it could be doing a lot. I go for the Pursuit, perhaps predicting a switch after Intimidate, but he doesn't switch, he just decides to set the sub, and he's hurt by Poison, and slowly but surely he's going to wear himself down. So I switch to Licky Licky just to take all the hits it can offer, and even though Focus Punch, powerful move, and super effective Licky Licky, still does nothing after Intimidate and Licky Licky's bulk, and there we go. So he's wearing himself down, use it through Poison. I just protect as he Focus Punches just to stall him out a bit. Get some health back off leftovers, as does he, and Poison doesn't take him down this time, he goes for another Focus Punch, which I just let him hit me. No, he can't kill me. he doesn't, I go for the counter, forgetting it doesn't affect Dusclops, he's a ghost. My bad mistake there. And Poison again doesn't kill him, and he withdraws Dusclops, hoping to keep him in, and goes into a Kadabra, which is actually a UU tier, I think. Something like that. I'm not actually NFE, but it doesn't matter. I go into Nidoqueen's Death Fodder as he goes to the Psychic. So now I go back into Tauros, because I think I'm faster, and with Kadabra's abysmal defense, I just trap him with the shoot. He can't switch. If he had, it would have killed him anyway, and it takes him down. So he goes into his Croconaw with pre-evolution of Feraligatr. I just go for the Earthquake to see how much it'll do, and it's less than half as he goes for the Superpower, which does take Tauros down, but he gets the attack and defense drop, so I'm not in a bad position here. So he goes into, I go into Licky Licky as he tries to attack the Dragon Dance. I go for the Wish, and now he's predicting I use Protect, but I predict that he'll think I'm going to use Protect and go for Body Slam. Work it out, it makes sense. So I do go for the Body Slam, does a lot of damage, and I get the Parahax, and that's pretty much from there on, that's pretty much good game, as I get the Wish. I get restored with leftovers, I'm on full HP, he's paralysed, he's going to go down to Body Slam, which he does. His last thing is Gabite, no sorry that's not his last thing, but he goes into Gabite, uses Outrage as his most powerful stab move, doesn't do anything, I go for the counter and take down the Gabite. And he goes into his last thing, which is Dusclops, which is on about 2 HP and poisoned, and I Protect just to take him down off the poison, and he does go down. So that's good game, Ben. Hope to battle you again sometime, maybe in a proper battle. Rate, comment, subscribe.